sorry about the fan noise. As many of you guys know, we have been in the Quartzsite / Ehrenberg area since November, but the weather started taking a turn for the worse. Quartzsite in that area can get up to 120, even 125 outside, so it's not a place that you want to be in the summer. And today specifically, the area that we were in was close to 100. So we went, oh, I don't know, like 50 miles north or something. And I will definitely show you the sweet spot that we are in. But with the whole COVID thing going on, we need to find, you know, a place that we're gonna be able to kind of stay at long term. We have family there, but with the whole quarantine thing and them being exposed to our Nana and Grandma Joy, we didn't want to bring our germs into their lives, plus their parking spot doesn't allow for much sunshine for us. So we're gonna head up to Prescott area, and I have to say, we have parked in the beach, in the mountains, in the RV parks, the national parks, the state parks, the no parking zone. We have parked all over the place. The hardest place that we have ever had to park near is Prescott, Arizona. It's not because the parking is all that terrible, it's because we are from there. We look at a parking spot and we go, no, that won't work. No, they patrol that area all the time. No, they'll totally kick us out. You know, we tell ourselves no because we are familiar with the area. We're gonna head that way tomorrow. Who knows, maybe even the next day, because this spot is pretty great. I wanna kind of take you along the adventure with us to try and find parking around our old hometown. We are close to Prescott area. We're pulled over on the side of the road right now. We're just in a little pull-off. So we're gonna disconnect the Jeep and we're gonna check out some of the places that we kind of eyeballed and see if we can get them into where the bus is, or get the bus into them. Okay, so first spot that we drove by in the bus and the Jeep was a OHV area, so for recreational vehicles. And there were gates and it was closed. So now we are checking out other places on Google.
You know, I grew up here and you used to be able to camp just all over the dang place. And now all the roads are closed because people are idiots and they leave their trash laying out all over the place, or they leave fires unattended. So therefore, Forest Service has blocked it all off. Thanks, idiots. You guys have ruined at least a dozen amazing camping spots. We're gonna drive the bus through some forest and skinny neighborhood roads. They probably aren't that skinny anymore. I haven't been down there in probably 10 years. And go to a camp spot that I know is a designated camp spot that is open for camping right now, unlike other areas that aren't. That is a designated camp area over there at the OHV area, but it is a campground. There's no services or anything. It's a dry campground, but they have those closed right now. So we have to go to a designated, just open camp area, and that should be fine. I don't think there's a gate there. If there's a gate there, then the next clip you see will be me eating my hat.
I have a feeling that shit's just flying everywhere in the bus, am I right?
Nothing yet.
This bump is a big one.
Yep, that bump was a big one, because as soon as Lily cut the camera off at the end of this clip, the back wheels went through that ditch and I actually rocked the refrigerator out and it landed against the counter. Luckily, nothing happened, nothing broke, nothing spilled. Still considering it a win, nothing to clean up, so we're good, right? Well, I don't have to eat my hat because this spot works out just fine. For now. The signal for work is meh, but I can use my phone, so we can make that work. So that's where we're at. I don't know where we're going. I don't know what we're doing with this. but we're here. Everything got changed as usual. You can never stick to plans, so now we're sitting in a bit of a different spot in the woods, in trees. It's beautiful, it's cool. More plans have changed, and I'm actually picking up my youngest daughter, so that is awesome. So we have to start over on our staying away from family before we can go visit them. No big deal. Been here 5 minutes, Lily's already playing with plants.
Whatever, you dumped them all. I have to play with them.
How'd I dump?
Taking us down this crazy dirt road. I know what you're thinking. Lily, why is the cat licking your face? And the answer is, I really don't know, but she insists upon exfoliating me with her sandpaper tongue at least once a day. It's very strange.
Do you guys have a cat that does this? Anybody? It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, back to the matters at hand. Okay, you guys, so we have shared this parking struggle with you, and you saw the dirt road that we came in on yesterday, which wasn't terrible. The only parking spot back up in here that we could even somewhat get level was this. More importantly, this place is like being on the side of a highway. I don't know if everyone up here is just, you know, doing outdoor activities while social distancing, or if this road leads to a water hole or something, who knows? But I can tell you, traffic up and down this road all day. So we're spending a little bit of time today trying to find a different place, which might mean tooling around again in the Jeep. We'll see if it gets any better than this.
Welcome to Prescott, Arizona, where people just park right next to you even though you're in a forest.
Hello?
What was that?
What? Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Billy, I'm pretty sure that was a bus. Was that a bus? Yeah, Karen, I think that was a bus.
You have to understand, too, we just came from the middle of the desert. We were surrounded by some people, but all of those people were boondockers. This is their life, living out in the middle of nowhere. Whereas a place like this is more of a recreational lifestyle for them. And you tend to see a lot more stuff like this. Dirty old rag, paper products, more paper products, more paper products, more paper products, stuff like this, you know, plastic utensils. It's just a situation where, you know, I don't want to say that all recreational people are like this, not by any means, but if it were your yard, you would definitely clean the garbage up. You wouldn't just let it sit there on your front lawn. So, yeah, we're having a little bit of shell shock right now. Can you tell me what your high-low was yesterday?
My high was a walk and a peanut honey, and my yo. What was my yo? Do you remember?
I do. You don't remember?
Mm-mm.
It was coronavirus.
And the yo was a coronavirus.
What? You can't sleep.
What? There's a random person in our bunk?
Brynn! Oh, Brynn!
Oh, it's the Brynn!
Oh, Brynn came.
Hi, Brynn. If you guys don't know who Brynn is, she's my youngest daughter, and she has decided to grace us with her presence. As you can see, she's sleepy. Because, you know,
Tough being a teenager.
well, she stayed up until 3 o'clock this morning.
Well, that's because that's what teenagers do.
It's hard being a teen. So you want to tell us about your excursion? Being that Brynn came, so...
Okay, so Brynn came and I needed to get a little bit more teenager-friendly groceries. So I made a short list and I ran to the grocery store for stuff like cereal and bagels and whatever. So I get to the grocery store, and after having shopped at Blythe in Quartzsite, I of course have my wipes, I have my mask. I didn't wear gloves because I wipe everything down instead, and I get to the grocery store, nobody is wearing a mask or wiping anything down. Even the employees, apparently it's optional for them to wear a mask. People are still standing super close to each other instead of like giving each other room to like get around the aisle. It was wild. So I get to the Jeep and I'm unloading my stuff and I'm wiping it all down. and a guy leans out the window and looks at me and calls me a moron. A moron. Couldn't believe it. Meanwhile, there's no wipes, there's no hand sanitizer, there's no toilet paper, there's a lot of stuff on the store shelves. So there has to be some people out there that are prepared for a pandemic, i.e. extra toilet paper. And then there's the other people, granted, I believe in personal choice, but then there's the other people that are pretending like it's not even going on. I'm not as scared of this as like any more than like the normal flu, except for one reason, and that's that asymptomatic people can walk around carrying the virus for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, we're up here to see family. We don't want to accidentally get them sick. That's all. That's what we're doing. Lily also stopped and talked to the hotshots, which are the fire crews that take care of the forest up here, and asked, you know, we were going to run around and look for other spots. That's been kind of the thing, is where's our spot in this area? They said that everywhere is just as packed as it is here. So I think that we're probably just better off staying exactly where we're at for now. Here we sit until we probably move out to Prescott Valley to do the storage.
The things.
Good evening, everyone. We have settled into our camp spot. Brynn is hanging out and has settled in. Lily's grilling up some burgers, or cooking up some burgers, because we don't have a grill. We gave away our grill. We had a little tiny one, never used it, whatever. So that's what she's doing. Me and Jonah, we're just kind of, he cleaned up all these, not that whole pile, but a lot of that was kind of strewn about. He cleaned that up and threw it over there in that pile, so we have a nice open little camp spot. I do wish that I had one of those little collapsible rakes that gets all small, because then we could like rake everything up, make it all nice and pretty, but that's okay. We did another project today instead. Check this out. There's a little creek right here. Creek, brook, stream, not really sure what its technical name is. And it's just a little guy, just a little trickling thing that comes down this way, and there was kind of a bit of a puddle here, so we just added to it.
See?
See if I can pick it up.
Good job.
Whoa. We'll let it fill up, and then we'll have a spot where we can get our feet wet, because why not? Might as well. It looks like we're going to be in this spot for a little bit, so make ourselves comfortable. Good morning.
But
Here's what it looks like. Not bad for one day. I mean, we didn't even spend a whole day on it. It did look like that down there, just a little tiny creek, and then we kind of walled it up a little bit. Still let water keep running, because we're not trying to dam it up and stop it. We're just trying to create a puddle, and here's what we got. We'll take some cleaning out to make it actually clean.
but look over here.
I know, it's so pretty when all the sediment's laying down, not all fluffed up, huh?
It's ridiculous. Kitty. What are you doing? Ridiculous. What you got? So, one of the things that we've been doing here at our campsite is searching for metal with Jonah's handy dandy metal detector. So we went around like the campfire areas and picked up bottle caps and nails, and we even found a penny and some wire, and overall just cleaned everything up. And for entertainment purposes and to also help the environment, in addition to cleaning up, Jonah and I also planted hummingbird and butterfly friendly seeds up and down this stream. So hopefully some Arizona wildflowers will bloom and help out our little hummingbirds and butterflies.
Hey.
Hey.
What's going on over there? You got a gun? Whoa.
Nope.
Slow moving. We are making boats today.
Boats, huh?
Yes. We're going to try and make some predictions, do some testing, draw some conclusions.
And
Alright.
And this
we
one,
got it.
and this one, and we need to come up with another boat.
So you're seeing what floats better?
Sure. What floats better?
What sinks better?
What sinks better? What sails better, if we're lucky?
Do any of them smell better?
One sparkles better.
Oh, well, hey, getting there. What are you doing over here?
Eating.
Miss?
Trying to get YouTube famous.
How's COVID for Brynn?
I hate it.
Why?
That's you. I can't go to school.
You don't like school?
I can't do sports.
Aww.
Stop. Okay, but the downside is
trying to eat. Okay, just remember later when you're like, my dad's, I'm never in the videos. This is why, Brynn.
I know.
Right here. Okay? So then I'm long gone dead, and you and your sister are sitting around sad watching videos of me. You just look back on this moment. And this is why you're not in more videos.
I know.
Can you give me your own?
No.
Honey.
Can I see?
Now Brynn looks like this.
Can I see?
So pretty.
My hands are really nice, huh?
I think that one's super stable, but I don't think it's gonna last.
That one's very active.
Yeah, man, that thing's going all over the place.
I think mine still can float.
Oh man.
Oh, got a little wet, huh? What do you think? Was that fun?
No.
That's not a good experiment?
Look at that one is still going. I should have done that one.
You did all of them with Mom. Well, I would say that this spot has been a good win. It's been nice and comfy, the weather's been nice, the breeze has been nice, but it's time for us to move on. We kind of decided to switch things up a little bit. So make sure and stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed to our channel already, please consider it. Click like if you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, I almost forgot. Last week's video, if you haven't seen it yet, it's up there. I completely forgot to put in some footage. So here is that footage. I didn't want you guys to miss out on it. I don't want to miss out on it when we look back on this in the future. So I wanted to throw it in here at the end. The video was already posted by the time I ran across it last time, and it's just one of the things that happens when you use multiple cameras. You end up with footage all over the place, and sometimes you misplace a little bit, but here you go. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.
Yep.
I didn't see what's going on. I tried to get them. What? I want to see what this is.